Good morning, friends. Welcome back. So today is January 1st, so Happy New Year, Happy 2016 to all of you out there. It also means it is January TBR Day. So today I'm here to film my TBR. Disclaimer, my TBR is always open to fluctuation due to mood or various circumstances. So this is just what I would like to read in the month of January. I can read more, I can read less. This is just kind of roughly the things I want to read in January. So let's go ahead and start with some of the main things I want to read. We'll start with some of the goals I want to achieve in 2016. Oh, dang it. Hold on a second. Alright, so I picked out a nonfiction book for this month, and that is I Am Malala. This is about the girl who was killed by the Taliban. I've always been interested in her story. I just hadn't ever picked up her memoir. So this is my nonfiction pick for January. I'm really excited to dig into this. Next up is my classics pick, and that is Persuasion by Jane Austen. So many of my friends love this particular work of Jane Austen, and I just haven't read it yet. So this is going to be my choice for this month, and I am excited to dig into it. Next up, I really want to complete Brandon Sanderson's works to date this year, and so next on my list is Alloy of Law by Brandon Sanderson. This is actually going to be the book that I opened, like, today. I've decided I wanted this to be my first read of 2016, because I knew I wanted to start off my reading year with something I knew I would like. This is what that is. Next up, I would like to continue on with the Magic Kingdom of Landover series. I want to get at least Black Unicorn read this month. I read the first book in December, which is about a Chicago lawyer who is kind of fed up with his life, and he decides, after flipping through this magazine, that there's a Magic Kingdom for sale. He decides he wants to purchase it. And so it's about his adventures in purchasing the land and what the land needs in a king, and it's just been a really fun read. I know Terry Brooks isn't a well-loved author, and I have to admit his writing isn't my favorite, but I'm also jaded, Brandon Sanderson. It's one of those things where I did enjoy it enough to continue on. The characters are fun enough that I just thought I would move on to the next book at least and take it book by book. I think there's 5 or 6 books in this series, and so I'm just going to take it book by book. This is a trilogy bind-up, so that's why I pointed to the middle here, because that's where the second book is. Next is Death Comes to Pemberly by P.D. James. This has been on my shelf for over a year. Shame on me. I need to read this so I can watch the little BBC special, because I refuse to watch it until I've read it. Next up, I really want to start the Fallen Kingdom series by Morgan Rhodes. Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey raves about this. A lot of people talk about it, and I think it's just going to be a really fun read. I have Frozen Tides coming in the mail, so I will have all 4, so I can just kind of marathon it and do them all. I might end up doing that this month. I don't know. It depends on my reading. Next up is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I got this book for Christmas. It was BookTube's favorite book last year, and I really want to see what all the hype's about. The first time I read any Rainbow Rowell was this last year when I read Fangirl, and so I am excited to read Carry On and see if I continue to like Rainbow Rowell's. And next up, this is kind of something I haven't heard a single person mention on BookTube, so it might be the crappiest book ever. But it is called Dream Factory. It's by Brad Barkley and Heather Helper. It seems like this is about people who work in Disneyland as Disney characters and kind of about their adventures is kind of what I'm gathering from the synopsis. And so I think it'll be interesting. The book's kind of fuzzy. It's got all the raised bumps here, and then these are fuzzy. If I have a chance to get to this month, I'd like to. My main goals are I Am Malala, Persuasion, and Alloy of Law. As long as I get those 3 books read this month, I'll be a pretty satisfied person. My reading goal, just as a reminder for the year, is 75 books, and I really think I can get that done, even if I just end up reading a lot of manga somewhere in the middle of the year, because that is something I want to start delving into a little more. In a nutshell is my TBR for this month. Let me know down below in the comments what you're going to be reading this month, and I will talk to you. Oh, and one last thing. I am officially going back to my Monday, Wednesday, Friday upload schedule. It's been fun through the month of December to upload so many videos for you, but I just know that once I'm back to work and things like that, it's just going to be a little too much to be doing videos pretty much every day. So I am back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I will see you guys on Monday. See you later. Bye.